Alright, welcome back everyone. Happy Wednesday. We've got some Spire. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me get everything set up, and by set up I mean let me adjust my glasses and look at stuff. We already got Mikey. What's going on, buddy? He's already comfy. You gonna nap the whole time? We'll find out. But he's here, so we already have good luck. Are we good to go? Everything looks good on my side, supposedly. Let's go. We beat the silent last time. We're now on the defect. Let's go on a journey. Alright. Transform a card, obtain 100 gold, 100 gold. Obtain a curse but transform, or lose a starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. Probably gonna go for the gold. What I like to see, I would like to hit the rest site prior to an elite fight, but I guess it doesn't have to happen. Like in this instance, chances are it'll be okay, especially if we take the 100 gold. This might be worth it. Who are we going against? We're going against the Slime Lord, so we're gonna need some high-ish burst damage if possible, or just something that we can use to really do a number before he splits, or before we accidentally split him. I like this. This might also be nice. But actually I really like this. Hold up. Okay. What if... Hold on, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. What if we did this? We get a shop, we can take the 100 gold, we can get a shop, we'll hit the elite, decide what we need to do here, come here, boom, get this elite, and have the boss. I like it. Gives us an out with the 100 gold. And yeah, I like it. We'll see what happens. Well, alright, I guess we're just gonna do this then. And we're just gonna hit you as hard as we can, and I think all we have to turn, yeah, all we've got are zaps and our defense. Or a zap and our defense. Can we kill you? We need to do 18 damage, and we can. Wonderful. Alright. You know, I really want to try a frost. Like, everything I've said, like everything I've looked at when I'm like how to really shine as a defect, there's every single thing I go to and look at, it's always like, when in doubt, just build frost, and like frost focused, and you'll be unkillable. But every time I try, I always fail. And it's not for a lack of frost cards, it's because I don't have a way to expand upon it. Like, we don't get capacitors, and we don't get focus, so our frosts don't do as well, and we can't channel as many, and all this stuff. But I'm going to take a Cold Snap, just because it's the better card that we could choose from. I will take this gold. We can remove it at the shop. That's fine. Having 400 gold, 2 floors, or 2 rooms into the first floor. How do we want to do this? That works. Channel this, and we're good to go. Cool. We get 3 strikes. Ooh, we're weak. We can still kill you. But we can't kill you this turn. But if we draw anything, we should be able to kill you next turn. Even if we don't draw anything, our passive lightning damage will kill you. But there we go, we're sitting pretty. I love a ball lightning. Barrage could be nice, but we're not gonna... It's kind of dead for us right now. We don't channel a whole lot. I do like a ball lightning though. hit this shop. First things first. Oh, actually, hold up. What is this? Gambling chip. Ornamental fan. Spoon. How do we want to do this? What else can we get? You getting comfy. Good boy. Cards which exhaust when played will be discarded 50% of the time. We don't have any cards that exhaust yet. This puts us at 320 something, so we can still remove the curse. There we go. And we can still buy gambling chip if we want to. And I think I'm going to. Our deck isn't thick right now. Our deck is very thin. We're very early in this run. But I do think early gambling chip allowing us the ability to get through what we need or what we don't need necessarily, like on turn 1. What you doing, buddy? Will allow us to kind of set the stage, hopefully. And where are we going? We've got an elite and then we've got a rest. Why not just take part of me wants to take injury because it doesn't do anything except take a spot in our deck, which we can get through with gambling chip, well, at least once. But we get more gold, which is really nice. Let's take 18 damage and really bank on being able to finish this fight quickly. How do we want to do this? You give us two block. Let's dump all of these and see what we get. Okay. So we'll cold snap. We'll defend, and then we could dual cast. Do we want to? I don't know. But this fight is definitely going to take a hot second because we are not killing it on the damage perspective. If we hit you with 12, you'd be at 12, you would not die. Okay. We probably should have just hit you with a strike. You know, stop giving it up the chance. Do I want to play it? Not. Might as well. Purely because a defend wouldn't have cut it, and I didn't want to take any extra damage. So this fight, which is normally not awful, is looking pretty awful. Alright, you're toasted. Good stuff. That's the best we can do. At least the lightnings are doing some work, but it's really, we're just playing our hands until we get through the most of these dazes, until one of these guys dies. And no, that might as well. We should be able to kill you next turn. Should being the key word. There we go. Ord Cleat is really nice. I don't like the amount of damage that we took during that fight. Well, alright, Electrodynamics it is. What are you when you're upgraded? You still cost 2, but you channel 3 lightning. Lightning now hits all enemies, channel 3 lightning. Alright, well, no more Cold Snap, I guess. After Rust here. Needs to happen. What else? Okay, keep on keeping on. Get rid of this. And we probably don't need to defend, but because I'm going to play Electrodynamics. And then if I play a dual cast, yeah, you all just die. Alright, evoke your next orb, channel the orb that was just evoked. Turbo, gain 2 energy, add a void into your discard pile. Okay, Streamline, deal 50 damage, reduces card's combat, or reduces card's cost by 1 this combat. What are you doing, Mikey? He's perched. He's ready to go. What are you doing? Are you gonna go attack your sister? Evoke your next orb. Channel the orb that was just evoked. This will be nice, especially if we upgrade it and get thermodynamics out there. It's kind of like a free zap that goes on. Really get the whole churning through these orbs. But it's also skill, and if we go against the Gremlin Knob, that might be a big problem. Then let's go here. Regal Pillow, most blessed of resting relics. We need electrodynamics here. And I'm fine with all of this. Does this kill everyone? Does 8, which is 16. You two are the only ones that are left, which you should die with the zaps. Alright, well, let's just keep this gravy train rolling and we'll see how well it works. I think we need to rest here, so we can have some HP in this fight. Alright, it is the Gremlin Knob. We need that out there. We might as well... You know what? We don't really need to get rid of these, but oh well. Get rid of electrodynamics. We might as well... Actually, hold on. This does 8 and still... See, this does 8. Evokes your next orb. Channel the orb that was just evoked. So it pretty much just cycles through this. So this does 8 and then keeps us 1. This does 7 and 8 and lightning. Yeah, that's much better. We need a way to either have more orbs or to deal more damage, or like to get more orbs or have our orbs deal more through focus. But I don't want to play any skills because he's going to get stronger, so we're just going to hit you, and then I guess we're going to channel a Frost Orb. And we're going to do that. We're actually going to take no damage thanks to Horn Cleat and the 1 Frost Orb we have. Get this Ball Lightning. Get this Ball Lightning. There we go. That's what I like to see. Juzu Bracelet. Okay, so now we want to hard focus these question marks. I love that. Gain 11 damage, or deal 11 damage, gain 1 artifact, exhaust. What are you when you're upgraded? You just deal more damage? Do we really need that many Ball Lightnings? You know what? Let's go 3 Ball Lightnings. I don't think we need any more. We're at full HP. Let's... 3 Lightning. You being 0 is nice. You being 0 is nice. Which would be best? Channeling 3 lightning? Probably. And then I would say dual cast, recursion. Something along those lines. We have a way to output a lot of damage now. It's just a little wonky. I don't think we need that. We did not get electrodynamics, so that isn't great. Can we split you? This is 16. You split at 34. So 34, we have to do to what? 30. Hold up. We just did like what, 6 damage, 7 damage to you? 7 damage. Why did we do 7? Oh, because we played Ball Lightning. Alright. I'm losing it. So, 7 damage minus 34 is 20. Holy cow, basic math is really hard for me right now. I'm tired. I am sleepy. Let's just defend because we know we're going to do that. We should have popped the speed potion. And we might as well dual cast just to get him that much closer. Now, next turn we should get electrodynamics. Well, you're going to split, so we might as well do that. Get you as close as possible. Now when you split, our lightnings should take care of the rest. There we go, beautiful. I don't want any of these. Plasma is nice, it gives us energy, but no. I want focus or capacity. I think we can make do with 62 HP. Give me a free dual cast. Alright. Now, you're not hitting us. Let's get rid of all of this. We're gonna hit you with that. We're gonna hit you with that. We're gonna do a little bit of damage here and there. The great thing is, the only thing that affects the damage that our orbs do is focus down, and I don't think there's any enemy that hits us with a focus down. So you're charging up. We can do 7 plus 8 is 15. So we can do 30 damage right here. Plus the 30 plus 9. It's 39. We can get you to like 60 to 69, can't we? And that splits you like exactly, which is kind of awful. So what if we do this and then we just like hit you, let our orbs do their work, and then next turn we try to pop with a dual cast. There we go. I like this. So we're gonna hit you. We should have done that another way, but it's okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We should have done that a different way. We should have played generate an orb last, but it is what it is. I want to focus you if possible. Alright, so we did split you, so we're not taking any damage, which is great, but you are splitting, which can be good or bad. But I think we can kill you without too much issue. Case in point, let's go after you. Y'all are pretty much dead, and there we go, we're golden. One lightning, one frost, one dark, exhaust. Or put one card from your draw pile into your hand and exhaust. Fission, remove all your orbs, gain energy, and draw one card for each orb removed. Now, give me a seek. What do we want here? Energy, but they start with strength. Transform 3 cards and upgrade them, or at least drop an additional relic. I think we're going to take Philosopher's Stone for the extra energy, and because we have Juzu Bracelet, I'm more inclined to go question marks than rushing elites. What are you doing, buddy? Are you just watching your sister scratch the post? He's just watching. You believe in me? Thank you. Who are we going against? The automaton. Okay. Okay. We want heavy question marks. And potentially a shop. That would be nice. I like this. This allows us to get a show. That's 2 shops. That's kind of a waste. Holy cow, that's a lot of resting sites. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rest sites with 1, 2 elites and 1, 2, 3, 4 combats, 5 combats. I don't know. I mean, I like it because it's a lot of rest sites. It's a decent amount of elites. Like, we can potentially get some good upgrades and some good relics. But also, do we hit a shop? We won't hit a shop. This path we hit a shop. We hit 2 shops. We can come up here though, or we can go up here. How do we want to do this? Boop, 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 boop. We don't need this shop. We can come here. That gives us a lot. That gives us a handful of question marks, but that's, I don't know. That could be good or bad. But this path is combat, question mark, combat, boom, elite, boom, boom. I still think the leftmost path, even though we have Juzu Bracelet, I think this will be the best path for us. We want to get rid of this, this, and this. Give me... Alright, well, we're gonna seek electrodynamics. What are you when you are upgraded? Just for the record. Did it pull 2 cards? Yeah, that's what I like to see. Alright, so electrodynamics. We're gonna ball lightning. We're gonna can we kill you all? Hold up. So this is a free 16 damage. Boop boop. I'm just going to bank on us being able to kill you. You will not die. You will die. Never mind. Because I forgot that the orbs that are there still act passively. Gain energy for every 3 cards in your draw pile. Eh. Gain 5 block. Put a card from your discard into your hand. We don't really have a whole lot that we really want to see a lot, except for like our ball light, our electrodynamics, like our dual cast, recursion, and our ball lightnings. Like getting those just over and over and over again is pretty much all we want to see. Where do you're already upgraded. What is your unupgraded version? Just less block? Or do you exhaust? I think the unupgraded version exhausts. We can take a Sunder. Deal 20, you cost 3. When you're upgraded, you still cost 3. Deal 24 damage. If this kills an enemy, gain 3d energy. So pretty much you're a dead card unless we can kill something. And if it can kill something, we have to play it first, which means it has to be like a one-shot, one-kill type deal. Unless we get our... We can play like 1 card. And potentially make Sunder work. Let's take a hologram. It enables block, and we can kind of get to cards we want to see more. So you're not hitting us. Let's get rid of recursion. Let's just refresh our whole and give us the highest chance at something we want to see. Well, that's the best we got. I think once we get through this, we're gonna be loving life. We don't need to worry about blocking, so we're just gonna do our best. We did a good number, and we got you. Okay, I didn't know if our lightning strikes before your like plated armor or barricade went up. Dexterity, plated armor, dexterity, gain an artifact. I think we dump. Probably dump you. Let's take a beam cell. Get it applied. No, we don't. Maybe. No. I don't know. What are you doing? I just see the cat tower like wiggling. Mikey's trying to lay down. Split's being weird. She's scratching the post now. Beam cell is good because it applies vulnerability, but also most of our damage comes from lightning, which is not affected by vulnerability. Because they take damage from attacks, and lightning is kind of like skills. I don't think we take anything except maybe the streamline just to have some type of upfront damage. And even then, I wouldn't want to play it like first, but I say first, like it's 2 energy for okay damage when we could just cycle through all of our lightning, which is going to be more for less. Like a ball lightning, like if we had full lightning and we play a ball lightning, we're doing 15 damage for 1 energy, whereas this is 15 damage for 2 energy. You being too vulnerable is nice, but it's not necessarily a wombo combo that I want. I'm trying to think of what would make this pop. What would make the rest of this deck pop? We've got a good setup now, but it's not gonna get us the game if you catch my drift. It's good. It'll get us through a lot. I don't think it'll get us through like bosses. Right now it's only 1 power, which is nice. So if we go against the Awakened one, that's okay. We could use some better blocks for like in case of that. If we go against the Time Eater, that also might be okay. Like I think the biggest problem right now is not so much our damage output, because once we get going, we're okay. I think it's our need to survive, because we really rely on killing everything before they can attack us. If we can't kill something before then, we're in trouble. I don't think... I don't know if Steam Barrier is necessarily worth it. It is free, it is 6 block, but it is a card slot. I don't know. So, like in this instance, we'll have to find a way to block for 14 damage because we won't be able to kill you with the lightning that we generate. Oh, well, that did a whole lot. So in this case, what if we just, I think we still hard focus you. Give me, this would give us even more block. You found the thing you thought you forgot earlier. I'm gonna tell you right now, I forgot what you forgot. I'm forgetting a lot. Let's see. I need sleep. I do need sleep. I did not sleep well last night. Let's just do this and bring back, you know, have some more lightning. We're gonna be appreciating that lightning damage. We are taking 7 hits, but now we've got Horn Cleat and we're loving life. What if we seek before you hex us? Well, let's get that out there. You should die. There we go. Now, if we could get... is there a way for the defect to get barricade? Something tells me no. But it's okay. You have hexed us. There it is. Whenever you play a non-attack card, put a daze. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I'd rather just not take any damage because our lightning will chunk you down before that becomes too much of a problem. Case in point. Now, this actually appeals to me in a great deal. I will take a bullseye. I don't know, we don't need a whole lot, but I do think at least one. When you're, let's see, when you're upgraded, you deal more damage and you apply 3 lock-on as opposed to just 2. But you would take 50% more damage from orbs, which means activating a lightning orb would go from 8 to 12. 12 damage lightning orbs, and that's not including any focus that we may or may not have because we don't have focus right now. I'll pay 85 gold for a relic. For each curse, we start with 1 strength. Alright, well, I don't want curses, but I appreciate the gesture. We're going to dump all of that. Give me electrodynamics. Nope. Cool, we have Seek. Boop. And then we're going to hit you because you have the most HP. Then we're going to hit you because you have the most HP. And it's not over yet. But now it is. Attack potion. We'll take an attack potion. Ooh. Okay. Deal 7 damage, draw 4 cards, discard any cards drawn this way that do not cost you. Nah. Or we can play this for 0 and channel a lightning. It does exhaust, which stinks. But it'll help, especially if we get a thermodynamics. That could be nice. Jumping on work, let you know if it causes frame issues. Okay. Well, let me know if it just tanks. I'll try to keep an eye out for any alerts. So far, so good. We are going to Smith. Yeah, we're going to Smith. And what do we want to Smith? 2 cards would be nice. 3 lock-on is okay. Extra damage is nice. Making you free is very nice. What benefits us most? 2 cards or... Not really. Our deck is thin enough right now that I'm okay with Seek only pulling 1 right now. You being free is nice. I think a free zap though. Let's go free zap. Who are we going against here? You. This is going to be an issue. Doing 16 damage. Alright. We're gonna see what we can do here. I think we keep our hand. We're going to drink our dexterity potion. We're going to play this. We're going to get our electrodynamics. We don't need it because it's only 1 enemy, but we're going to do it anyways. Drink an attack potion. We will make you weak. There we go. And I guess we'll do this just to get a little bit more block. We need to kill you quickly, which is going to be difficult. We do have 14 block right now. Bullseye needs to happen. All lightning, we gotta play our defend, and why not play this? There we go. We are taking no damage. Yeah, because 8 times 3 is 24. I can do math. How do we want to do this? Can we kill you? I'm afraid to think that we can. We cannot. Wait, yes we can. Yes we can. Because you have lock on. You take slightly more damage from our orbs. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Alright, cool. Add a random power to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Sure. I like a white noise. And I will upgrade here as well. What do you got for me? Akabeko, your first attack each combat deals 8 additional damage. You love to see it. Where do we go here? Let's... man. Making recursion free would be really nice. And now I can... Oops, sorry, I scared the cat. Now I can kind of start to see the appeal to scrape. Because once you start upgrading like a lot of these cards, you get a lot of you can get a lot of 0 cost cards. This could be free. Or we could start upgrading our defense and just making them better. That's irrelevant. If you channeled like multiple frost or something, that would be nice, but we haven't gotten like any defensive cards except for Steam Barrier and, you know, holograms, but I don't want to fill our deck up with those. I think we go recursion. And then I think we start working on our defensive cards. Hopefully. Random power. Echo form. Electrodynamics. Well, I guess we'll do ball lightning on you. Cold snap. You're gonna die anyway, so let's start working on you, and then we'll do this. You're gonna hit me for 14. Well, hit me for 12. Not great, but now you're in a world of hurt. And the fight's over. Ooh, okay. Channel 1 frost for each enemy in combat. Eh. Exhaust the card, gain energy equal to its cost. No. I don't want any of these. What about you? Ooh. Whenever you play a power card, channel 1 lightning. Doesn't really happen a whole lot. We only have technically 2 powers because we play electrodynamics and then whatever white noise gives us. So I don't know. Storm, it could be nice if we get more powers, but also it's not going to do a whole lot, but also it's not going to hurt a whole lot once we get it out there, I feel. Electrodynamics is going to do a lot here. Alright, so Storm, White Noise, Capacitor. We're going to do this. We're going to drink our Artifact Potion. We're going to evoke our Orb and Channel 1. And then we're going to play Tempest. Please tell me we got Electrodynamics out there. Nope. Awesome. Well, at least we do have, you know, a handful of lightning out there. Once we get electrodynamics out there, we're going to be loving life, which naturally we didn't. Where's Seek? We don't even have Seek yet either. Oof. Alright, well, we're going to hit you, and then we're just going to defend. Could we kill you? Potentially. Well, let's let our lightning do the work. We're not taking damage, which is great. Here we go. Alright. We are going to bullseye you. We're going to seek our electrodynamics. Give me lightning, please. There we go. That's what I like to see. Meal ticket. Love it. Focus potion. Love it. Auto shields. Here we go. Have no block. Gain 11 block. And it only costs 1 energy. I think we need to rest here. That healed us a lot. Good lord. Lose this relic. Obtain us. I don't... Triple the chance of finding rare cards from combat rewards. Oh, you know, maybe if I read that last time I chose it. I don't know. I don't really care. I think the money we get from Golden Idol could potentially pay for better relics than, say, like a rare card through fighting. Hold on. Gotta make sure all the water's off my face. Hey, buddy. Triple the chance of finding rare cards. Or lose Cracked Core. I mean, we're not losing Cracked Core. That's not going to happen. I think we're fine with... I think we're okay with losing Golden Idol. We've got some money right now. We've only got 1 more floor. Do we rest now? Yeah. I think the Automaton is not someone you want to mess around with. At least I don't want to mess around with him. So, get rid of all this fun stuff. Give me something. Drink to focus. Seek. Get this out here. Get this out here. Get this out here. Should have played it in a different order, but it's alright. Alright. How do we want to do this? This would channel 5 lightning. Which should go 1, 2... And since it's full, we would actually evoke 5 lightning, which 5 times... What are you when you're evoked? 10. That's 50 damage. Would not kill you guys. It would, because Electrodynamics is out there and we'd still be full. You guys would die, you'd take a hit, but also we wouldn't take that much, actually. So what if we did this? Wait a zap. Played a recursion. And with that, we don't have to play this. We can play... we can't play this. Can't play that because we do have block. This puts us... There we go. And now we kill everything except for the boss. Much better. And we take no damage. Might as well. Creative AI. You know, I'm okay with that. That channels more electricity for us. Give me a ball of lightning. Actually, give me... Yeah, give me a ball of lightning. Because you won't be locked on for who knows how long. And we're going to have to purge a bunch of stuff. You're going to hit hard this time. Ooh, buffer. Wonderful. You love to see it. We are loving life. You're going to hit a... Let's see, that was 1 buffer, so we just need to block for 13. It's not going to happen, but it's also not going to hurt us in any big way. But doing 17 damage for 1 is really nice. Static discharge. Might as well. We'll get more electricity out there. Purge some of the debuffs. Get a hologram out there. Might as well take a ball lightning. I do believe we should, depending on how much block you got, we should be able to kill you. Nice, I like it. Okay, so that actually worked out really well. Okay. I think we gotta take creative AI, because multicast is nice, right? Channel or evoke your next orb X plus 1 times, whatever. We already have that through Tempest. Yeah, we don't need another one. Buffer is great. It prevents us losing HP. And if it's upgraded, it happens twice. But creative AI can give us a lot of stuff. It can give us a lot of stuff. Sozu. No longer obtain potions, but we gain extra energy. Alright. We don't really get a whole lot of potions. I'm okay with taking Sozu. We don't get a lot of potions. Alright, Donu Deka. It is whatever the electrodynamics time to shine. If we can get a good set going there, we're going to love life. Now this is the time where I want to hit a shop and I want to avoid combat as much as possible because I actually think we've got a chance now. In that, if we upgrade creative AI, upgrade that. And then aside from that, really, maybe auto shields, but I would say like our defense, like creative AI, auto shields, and then our defense, I would think. So we got Donu Deka. I like this. It allows a shop at the end, and it's a question mark, and there's rest, but there's an elite. That could be good or bad, but that is the safest late path. So from here, that's a lot of combat. Okay, so from here, that's real nice. Question marks, doom, a shop. So if we don't get what we want here, we can get it up here, hopefully. A single elite, 1 combat, 2 combats technically, but these first 2 combats should be easy. Easy-ish. Easy from an easier pool, I'll say that much. I want my electrodynamics. I don't believe it's gonna happen. So let's just keep what we have. Play this. Play this. Yo, you love to see it. I was, in the back of my head, I was like, what if White Noise gave us electrodynamics? And it's crazy that it actually worked. Can we kill you all with this? This does 50 damage. No, it doesn't. It does 40 damage. 40 damage. You die. You'll die passively. You'll die passively. And then we can, yeah, we're good. And then dual cast, just for fun. Focus potion, I would have loved you, but too bad, so sad. I don't think we want any of these. We don't need another Tempest, especially since it's not upgraded. Is this channeled orb like through combat? Deal 6 damage for each channeled orb. I feel like this could be nice. If it's for every combat, that might be useful. Or for every combat. If it's for like every orb channeled throughout the combat, that could be really nice. Let's dump. Let's actually keep our defense. Just no, let's dump them. All right. Seek you. Play you. Play you. There we go. Play you. And then we're gonna kill you. And now you should die. Wonderful. I don't want any of these. Ooh, take another one? I don't. We could. But also, no? Like, do we need to? It'll be really nice with creative AI, because if we get both of these out there, if we get both storms out there, whatever power creative AI gives us will channel to lightning. I don't think it's worth it though. That's a little like it doesn't get us through the deck. Like our deck has good stuff in it that will not allow us to get through our deck in a reasonable time frame. I feel like I don't think it won't be, if I can get my words out, it won't be like a run ender, but I don't feel it is the smartest play. Draw 3 cards, that's actually really nice. Put a card from your hand to the bottom, random colors card, and we'll just take Master Strategy. I'm actually okay with that. Come here. Lose. Take a Ball Lightning. We have 3. I feel much better losing a single Ball Lightning than either Recursion or Electrodynamics. This could be good or bad. Yo! Awesome. That's a relic, isn't it? You gave us the pair! The Gambling Merchant. We're gonna upgrade. What are you when you're upgraded? Oh, 4 cards. Upgrade Creative AI so we can actually play it and other things. Shop. What do you got for me? We healed. Wonderful. Oh, that's nice. Turns, gain energy. Defrag is really nice. Duplicate a card. We got plays. I like an auto shields. I like a defrag. Is there anything we would like to remove? Not necessarily. What could we duplicate? Or what would we duplicate? Creative AI, that's funny. We don't need a second Electrodynamics. I'm just trying to think. Taking damage would be nice. We would, or first time we lose HP, draw 3 cards. That would help us get to what we need for like the next turn. That's fine. Obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. We could duplicate defrag. It's not awful. I say not awful. Focus is like really great, especially with lightning. We could do that, but then we'd have to, get it, which I feel should happen in a reasonable time frame. Duplicating creative AI is just kind of, it's funny, giving us multiple powers, but we have to get them out there and it costs 2. We could duplicate a Ball Lightning just to replace the one we just got rid of. No, we can duplicate a dual cast, which could work. It could be nice. White noise could also be fine. I think we take defrag, duplicate defrag. There we go. And maybe work on upgrading it. And I think we take auto shields. And we can either, I think we want that, yeah. There we go. I'm happy with that. Yeah, we'll find a boss. We should be okay. Your thorns do absolutely nothing. Am I okay with this? Hopefully. Alright. So we're gonna storm, we're gonna Ball Lightning, defrag, incursion. We need to do 6 more damage. Well, take that. We don't need Electrodynamics because it's just you. So really the only reason to get Electrodynamics was to fill this out. And we don't need it because we're already filled out. Creative AI for fun. Might as well. Hey, play our defrag. Play our white noise. Whenever you play a power, draw 1 card. That means nothing for right now. We're taking no damage. Into your hand. What could we put? We could put a Ball Lightning, but you're thorny. You do 3 damage. We could still play a Ball Lightning. We can't play a ball lightning. We can play recursion though. Now our lightnings are doing some nice damage. Might as well. Hold on. Might as well, just to make sure we're all set. What would I seek? We could do a bullseye. He's thorny. I'd rather not take damage. We could seek like a defend or something. What's that? Because it's free. I think we know we can't seek an auto shields because we have a block. Do we have a defend? We have steam barrier and a defend. So you're doing 18. I think we seek steam barrier. There we go. And we could hit you quite pretty hard actually, but let's not. Because let's just take as little damage as possible. And now you're gonna be in a world of hurt. How do we want to do this? Might as well. I wish it would tell you. Deal 6 damage for each channel orb. I wish it would tell me how many orbs we channeled. We just need to do 17 damage. Oh yeah, that's easy. So hold on. We're gonna dual cast first. Case in point, we probably can kill you. And then, how much damage does this do? I wish it told you. But it is okay. We should kill you now. Okay, good. Incense. Every 6 turns, gain intangible. You love to see it. And I don't want any of those. Moving on up. Where are you? Ooh, Bottle Tornado. Choose a power. Start each card with it in your hand. Crud. Now comes the question. I think it's got to be Electrodynamics. That is kind of our win condition for Donu Deka. And not having to seek it is going to be great because if we'll have it every turn. Say we get seek, we can pull it with creative AI. We can play, we'll get our innate, where are you at? We'll get storm, play it, boom, Electrodynamics, boom, we've channeled lightning, you know, multiple times over. Then we play creative AI, we channel more lightning, next turn we get more powers. We're loving life. I think we gotta take this. Okay, from here, we go that way, and hope it works. This, I am actually okay going against you now because we've got Electrodynamics, and I'm not concerned about you. Dump the Cold Snap, we don't need it. Storm, Electrodynamics, and then creative AI. And now y'all are dead, and we're gonna get a bunch of powers, and you're gonna be in a world of hurt, and we're just gonna love life. Bias Cognition. Yeah. We need to do 130 something damage to you. It's not gonna happen. Auto Shields does nothing for us right now. But we can do a lot of damage to you. I think we hit you. Because we got Akabeko working for us. We need to defend. I think we seek... We could seek a hologram. Yeah, let's seek a hologram to give us some block. And then we can pull another block. And then we can still play this and channel some lightning. There we go. Now we're taking, you know, significantly less damage, and we still got our stuff going out there because you're, good lord, you're still doing a lot of stuff. Well, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna hope that, oh, you love that. I wish we could have played that first. But either way, you are dead. That is what I like to see. I'm glad we were able to, you know, get all of our stuff set up before she got too powerful, because that was going to be a problem. Cost 1 less energy for each power card played this combat, gain 16 block. I think we can take that. Or deal 10 damage, put all cost 0 cards from your discard into your hand. That would be funny. Like, we get a zap, a dual cast, a recursion, a seek exhausts, a steam barrier, and a master of strategy exhaust as well. That would be quite a turn. But force field, once we get, like, we play 2 to 3 powers turn 1, this is actually a good block that we can make use of, that we're not super concerned with, and you are already upgraded. Come here. Do we need? I don't think we need to heal. As long as we can make it through this fight, I feel like we're golden, and we should be able to heal to full there. I could be mistaken, but I think with Regal Pillow, as long as we can survive this fight, I think we're going to be okay. I think... When did I get 2 auto shields? I didn't duplicate it. I duplicated a defrag. I don't know. That's alright. Let's upgrade a defrag or a seek. Pulling 2 cards is nice. Having extra focus is nicer. There we go. Fight this. You know, I'm actually okay going against you. Get rid of this, get rid of this. We don't need it right now. Yeah, Storm. Electro. Defrag. Defrag. Turn 1, we did quite a number on you already. Now we're constricted, but if we can kill you, we're gonna love life. Let's see. Take 10 damage, so we have to block for 29 or do 115 damage. What is more likely? When you're evoked, you deal 11. Well, you love that. Might as well. We could seek. This will channel 4, which does 11, which will do 44. Plus 18, which is 61, I think. Won't kill you, but it'll get close. We could seek. What would we want to see? See, force field is already 0. Like, turn 2 and force field's already 0. We could seek our white noise or our creative AI. I think we're gonna be happier with white noise. And we're just gonna... We shouldn't have played that strike. That was a waste. But we're feeling alright. We did take 10 damage, but that's still well within the range. And we're intangible. That's still... Why do we have Oh, because that we played Hello World. We're still well within the realm of a full heal. Elite. It's good block. I don't think we need another white noise. I think we have what we need. Lose all gold, obtain a relic. Apply 1 week to enemies. No, let's just leave. That's not worth it. This, and we healed from going to the shop, so this means nothing. That's kind of irrelevant. Draw pile shown in order is nice. Yeah, I'd like that. That allows us to see what we're getting into. Heck, give me another defrag. Might as well rest, because 1 HP has meant the difference on these final boss fights. Alright. Get rid of the strike. I'm fine with it. Get a storm out here. Get electrodynamics. White noise. Bias cognition. That's nice. Zap going. Alright, we're taking like 26 damage right to the face. But we did do close to 100 damage turn 1. Get our defrag. Our force field. We should... Oh, wait, no. We couldn't have done that. Let's get the lock onto you. Never mind. We will not lock onto you. I think we just like strike, and hit you. Just get as much damage out there as possible. I would like bias cognition or my other defrags, please, and thank you. Let's master strategy first to see what we get. Boom. This out here, we will see. Do I want to take that much damage to the face? Not really. Okay, that's fine. We will seek our creative AI, play this, play our Tempest. Now we're back to full for love and life. We are taking a hit, but we're not in a world of hurt yet. We love this. This is, what is this? 24 damage. You should die. Play ball lightning just to guarantee it. That was an easy fight. That was a pretty quick run. I'll accept it. It was not 1,000, but we managed to get through the whole run in an hour, and that was not that challenging. I mean, once getting the early electrodynamics and gambling chip, that really just kind of set the stage, and then everything else was just a really big bonus. Like at the very beginning, we had the keys to we had, I would say, half the key to the kingdom. Like we knew what we were going for by like halfway through the first floor, and then once we kind of looked around the haystack and we found that missing needle, then it was just a matter of getting through the rest of the game and not being stupid. So emotion chip. If you lost HP during the previous turn, trigger the passive ability of all orbs at the start of your turn. I have never heard of this relic before. If you lost HP during the previous turn, trigger the passive ability of all orbs at the start of your turn. That's cool. I bet that goes really well with what is it? The one power where it's like if you lose HP, you channel a certain amount of orbs. Because I know that's how we won one of our Ascension runs with the defect, is I took a bunch of those. Symbiotic Virus. At the start of each combat, channel 1 dark. Okay, so it's kind of like Crack Core, just dark version. And Data Disc. Start each combat with 1 focus. That's a moneymaker right there. Cool. Well, that was a quick run. Like, it took 2/3 of the time of for the stream. I don't really want to start another run right now because we're gonna run, like, that'll make us run over, and I'm afraid of what that'll do to my sleep because I need a good night's sleep. So here's what we can do. Let me edit the title. Let's swap over to, if I can spell. Let's do just chatting. And update. There we go. So there we go. We should be good there. And what if we go to discussion? Here we are. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. I'm actually gonna, I thought about leaving Slay the Spire, but it's just sitting there. It's not hurting nobody. Let me fix my hair. 1 sec. There we go. Oh my goodness. Nice cold water does the soul good. I guess we can just, I don't know, pet a cat for the next 20 minutes. Or I can find a way to waste time. I don't know. What can we do, Mikey? What are you doing, huh? You just doing your thing. He's sleepy. He's a sleepy boy, but he's a good boy. I think he's feeling a lot better. We haven't had any problems since his medicine. The doctor or the vet says he's fine. He's playing a lot more, which is both good and bad because he loves to play at the worst times. But we still love him. I got one of his toys partially fixed. He loves the little like cat toy, like the you have the stick, you got the string, and you got the like ball at the end that you little dangle with him, and he loves that toy. He has like three different ones, but he doesn't care for two. Like he likes two of them; they're kind of okay, but one of them is his absolute favorite. I don't know why, but it's the string is like an elastic band type, kind of like what the hair bows are made out of, the little hair tie things. And the ball, it was just a regular old um like padding wrapped up in what is it called, uh like burlap, I think is what it was. And that's all it was, and he goes nuts for that thing. And he actually tore the ball apart, which stinks, and bit the string off multiple times. So, but the stick was still good. So I bought a spool of that elastic band, surprisingly thinner than what I was expecting. But I cut three links and braided them together, and tied that through the stick. And now all I had to do is take one of his other cat toys. Like he's got some um, like little stuffed mice stuff. Just uh, thread the line through there, sew it to it. Voila, he's got a new I don't know, wand toy, cat wand, that's what it is. Little wand toy thing. And he'll be loving life because when I braided the string together and connected it to the stick, he was ready to go, like right there. And he actually bit part of the string off again. And I was like, all right, well, this is going up until we can actually put one of the toys on there. So, but he's doing good. And the other wand toy he's got, it's like it's got the elasticy string, but it has a toucan at the end that chirps with contact. So like when you bounce, like when it hits anything, or just like there's any change in direction, because it's really sensitive, it chirps. And I don't think he likes that very much. When we first got it, they didn't really care, but now he's like, there are better things I could play with. So, and he also just attacks his sister all the time. Yeah, I tell you what, it, like I want Split to be in here, but this is kind of like Mikey's spot now. Whenever I'm streaming, he's just like, yep, this is where I go on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But Split, but and like it's like he knows when as well, because when I'm getting set up and everything, he doesn't care. And Split's up in here and she's just hanging out. But the moment it's like, all right, I'm getting ready to go live, Split will just leave. I won't do anything different. Like Split will just leave, and Mikey will come in, and and he'll hop up, get in his spot, lay down, and we'll be good to go. Now, if something's going on, that's a different story, but he's usually pretty good about being on time. He's a pretty punctual cat, and he's still on his diet food. He's still hopefully losing weight. He does look like, it's hard for me to see when like he's losing weight, because when you look at him like face to face, he's thinner, like he's narrower, and you can really see it in if lazing around is part of the schedule. He's on time. Very true. If there's any part of the day that requires him to lay down and not do anything with no interruptions, he'll take it. But when you look at him like face on, he's narrower. He's not as wide out. His shoulders are nice and in line. His paws are straight and parallel, and his face is thinner, which looks like he looks good. But the moment he turns to his side, it's just like all this overhang of just gut just hangs down, and his belly still covers his back feet when he sits down. Yeah, he's got a gut, and so you know, we need to give him some more exercise, let him eat some, you know, keep him on his diet, and it'll trim up eventually. I know, being in a I got a bachelor's in kinesiology, and I trained people for almost I'd say a year combined through college and after college. Like I did personal training, so I know the realistic timeline of proper weight loss. But the poor guy, he's just got his belly going for him. But he's a good boy. He's actually, well, I was gonna say he's mellowed out a lot in regards to attacking his sister, but that's not true. Um, he just does it. Uh, well, let me rephrase. He has gotten better in that he's not as much of a jerk. He still attacks her, and they'll still play and everything, but it's no longer as violent as it was. Like, he would tackle her and like drag her around and everything. Now it's playing. That still occurs, but not in its severity as it used to be. It's just, you know, it's actual like cat play that you can look and be like, oh yeah, they're just playing, not second guessing yourself on if they're trying to kill each other. Get them a kitty wheel. You know, we've thought about that a lot actually, and I would be for it. I think if we could get them into like the cat wheel, I think it would be a great source of exercise. But there are a few concerns. Is that one, if they don't like it, it's a dead purchase, which stinks because then there's nothing we can do with it. Two, if they do like it, we run into what if they do it in the middle of the night? It's going to wake everyone up. Three, even if we made it quieter, it's still going to make noise. And where would we put it? We don't have a whole lot of space where we can just stick a cat wheel to where they could do it at any point in time and not wake up the whole house. Like, if we stick it in our room, they're going to wake us up. We stick it in the living room, there's really not a whole lot of space. Like, we could, but it would be unsightly. And we can't put it in the guest bedroom because that door stays shut. Can't put it in the kitchen because that's just weird. And also, if it falls over, it's going to sound like the house is exploding. The outdoor kitty hutch, we'd have to get an outdoor kitty hutch first. We'd have to do that. Oh, you stretching out to the desk. Oh, you yawning. Did you catch that? You caught part of it. Yeah, we'd have to make an outdoor cat hutch that they would use, because there's no guarantee that they would use that either. And then put the cat wheel in there that we also don't know if they would even use. And they would have to use both simultaneously. It's I'm all for a cat wheel. It's just the metrics around it actually working out well. There's a lot more stacked against us than there is stacked for us. Pretty much the only thing it's got going for us is the guest room because it's a playroom. Yeah, but then what? We're going to put another cat door in there? Or put a cat door on that door as well? Or just leave it open during the day and let them have at it? What was I saying though? I mean, it's human and kitty playroom. Yeah, we have to get rid of all the mattresses in there though. Tell you, from us moving and preparing our daughter for her big girl bed and all that stuff, we have accumulated, and just naturally having a guest bedroom, we've accumulated like a quite a handful of beds. We've got the guest. Let's see, we've got our old mattress because we had to get a new one because our old one was dead, was dying on us. It was having a rough time and we weren't sleeping well. We have the one that's in our guest bedroom that is the guest bed, which might also need to be replaced at some point, but we don't really have guests, so it doesn't really matter. And then we have what will become our daughter's like big girl bed. She still has her crib bed. It's just her crib converted into a toddler bed. So when she gets her big girl bed, then that'll be that. And look, we got split. Mikey jumped down to do his thing. I don't know what it is, but he's doing it. But now we get to see Split. It's just really dark because she's a dark cat. She blends in a little bit with the background. So once we get rid of those, because we just need to take those to the dump, and that just takes time. I just need to load it up, strap them down, and dump, get rid of them. But once we do that, then we'll have some space, and then heck, maybe get a cat wheel, stick it in there if they like it, leave that door open during the day, and go from there. Who knows? Maybe they'll like it. But also the problem is if it's left open during the day, once it loses its luster for our daughter, because she loves going in that room because it's not a room we normally go into, because there's nothing really special in there. If we leave that door open for them to go into regularly, once it loses its luster, if the cats like using the cat wheel, the moment they jump on it, our daughter is going to take off because she's going to want to see it, or she's going to want to play, or she's going to want to do something involving it, and then the cats are going to hide, and then eventually the cats are going to be afraid of the cat wheel. Like I said, there's a lot of metrics working against us than for us in regards to a cat wheel. But I think once she gets older and we can tell her not to mess with it because it's the cats, and then also hit home the point of we don't need to scare the cats because that's her new favorite thing, is scaring the cats, then I think it'll be a decent investment, or at least a decent enough investment. But she flip-flops between wanting to love on the cats and wanting to scare them. Like whenever they're laying down or taking a nap or something, I'll be walking her around the house or something like that. She'll see the cats and she's like, they're sleeping. I'm like, yeah, we gotta be nice, or we gotta be quiet so they can sleep. And she's like, pet. I'm like, you want to pet the kitties? I'm like, we gotta be quiet so we don't want to scare them. And she'll be real good, real calm, real collected. I'll sit down and we'll try our best to pet them, but they already have an innate fear of her now, because on the flip side, whenever she's out and about doing her thing and playing and doing toddler stuff, and the cats are out and about doing their thing, they come out, she's ready to play, and so she'll make a loud noise, or go to try to play with them, and the cats will take off, and she just thinks it's funny. She is not violent in any way, shape, or form towards the cats. It's just the matter of she's bigger than they are, and she just startles them and thinks it's funny when they run, just by being herself, and is like, hey, I'm gonna go play with this cat, and they're like, nope, leave. But there goes Split. Well, at least you got to see her. I mean, that's like the first time in, I don't know, weeks, I think, that Split's been up here. But they're doing all right. There's something amiss, so they're investigating. Mikey was getting himself some water. He was chugging. Speaking of which, I could probably lure one of them in here with a treat bag. Oh, well, or Mikey could just come in on his own volition. Let's see if you can hear the scratchings. Slightly. There we go. You good, buddy? You on up? You just wanted to get your water and leave? Get your water, scratch your claws, and leave me out to dry? No? Yeah, that's all he wanted. He wanted to do his thing and bounce. Well, there's really not a whole lot I got left to say. I managed to kill like 20 minutes just by talking about cats. Does that make me like the old cat lady? The creepy cat lady that is in like, your stereotypical suburban neighborhood? It does make me the weird cat lady. That's fine. I'll survive. We need more. We don't need more cats. I would say if anything, I would put a soft limit of 2 cats. We have 2 cats, soft limit of 2 cats. A hard max limit of 3 cats. And when I say three, I'm thinking like we found a stray like on the side of the road and we're nursing it back to health and it became attached to us and we kept it. That's like a hard max. We don't need a llama. We do not need a llama. We could not care for a llama, and it would be so much to deal with. But no, a llama would be funny if we could get one, because like there's so much I say there's so much you could do. You get a llama, you stick them, I don't know, somewhere on the property that they can be safe and also maintain their food and health. You'll concede to a pig. No, you should have gotten the pig that was wandering the neighborhood when you had the chance. um a llama is just too much of a mass to keep in a normal home, and pretty much the only benefit is like you could shear them and use with llama. Is it wool? Is it still wool when it's from a llama? Whatever their fur, their shavings. Get a loom and turn that into cloth or something like that. Make some clothes or a blanket. That's pretty much it. I don't know if llamas can even be cuddly. They might be. Jump up here, Split. Oh, I'll give you a treat. I don't know. Never mind. I'm not going to. I lied. But llamas give kisses. Yeah, and they also spit. So if they're angry with you, it's either going to be a kiss or a face full of garbage. Yeah, I haven't told this story, but they don't like to spit. Well, yeah, that doesn't mean they won't. What are you doing, girl? She's just scratching, I guess. Um, but I haven't told the story, but we had like a pet pig get out into the neighborhood, which is super hick to say, but it's like we were we've got our security cameras all set up, and it was just like, motion detected, and I pulled it up, and there's a pig wandering around like our front yard and our garage, and I was like, there's a pig just walking around. And it wasn't like a big old fat pig that you would think of like a farmhouse pig. It was those like, the pet pigs that they try to sell you on. It was just a small pig, and it was just doing its thing, and it was wandering around sniffing, digging in the grass a little bit. It would go over to our neighbors, go check out their dogs, and the dogs surprisingly didn't care in the way that I thought they would. Like, they were barking at the pig, but when the pig came over, they sniffed it and they're like, "All right, you're with us. You're cool now." I was anticipating a bloodbath, but luckily that did not happen because our neighbor's dogs can get out because they're smart, and so they found a way to get out of the fence. And I thought it was not going to end well, because like, okay, they're playing nice because there's a fence in between them, but once the fence is gone, there's nothing keeping a predator from its prey, right? Nah. Once the dogs got out, they became a trio and explored the neighborhood together. And we got the neighbor's attention and let him know and stuff like that. He went and got the pig, or he got the dogs. But we just, we were trying to contact neighbors, being like, does anyone know whose pig this is? Like, who does this belong to? And it took, how long did it take? It took about a month, didn't it? Not, I'd say a little less than like 3 weeks, maybe like 2 to 3 weeks or so, before we actually got someone who had also encountered the pig. And through them, we figured out they just took the pig. They're like, this is definitely someone's pet. Like, it's super chill and everything. Like, it's just in my backyard right now, and they were able to find the owners. So I guess that's just the kind of stuff you encounter when you live a little ways uh, outside of civilization. But doesn't bother me any. If that's the worst I got to deal with, send me all the pet pigs you want. Our daughter loves watching them. She'll hop up to look out the window and just shout for piggies, and we have to tell her that he went home. But anyways, we actually managed to kill time and end relatively on schedule. The cats are about to fight. I don't know, Split's on the tower and she doesn't want to give it up, and Mikey's in here now. So I guess we're gonna find out how that works out. But he's not. Yeah, he's got the eyes. Oh, there he goes. There they go. I know you can't see it, and I'm not a good narrator. Let's just say the tails are twitching. He's hunkering down, and he just pounced. And there you go. And knocked over my fan. The jerks. All right. Well, at least that was, a fun little bit of excitement for the evening. They didn't do any damage. They just knocked over I've got a little like floor fan. Mikey, you jerk. Well, Split did start it, but and now they're coming back. Oh well. All right. Anyways, Friday, Monster Train. Weekend, who knows? Probably, maybe nothing, depending on schedule. Don't expect anything. Weekends are wild cards. Monday, Enter the Gungeon. Same old, same old. Everyone have a good. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Have a good Thursday. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. I will see you all on Friday. Get some good sleep. Don't do anything stupid. That good? Sound off. I'll send you off with some silence. I will see you on Friday. Peace.